Life is busy, am I right? You've got work and kids and a relationship and a household and activities and just so much to maintain. It can make you feel crazy. Sometimes you're irritable, sometimes you're tired, sometimes you just really don't want to do anything and give up. That's called burnout, and we're here to help. Rose Gold Mama offers practical, relevant advice to help you live a life you love and avoid the burnout. Subscribe for more. Self-care. The elusive self-care. Like, when do you have the time? No one's got time for a 30-minute bath. Those Insta photos, laying out, looking at the view. Who's got that view? I don't have that view. What I do have is this bag here. And you might think that this is just a regular old Lululemon bag, a very well-worn Lululemon bag, but it's not. It's my answer to self-care when there's no time. If you find yourself for 10 or 15 minutes, all you need is a bag like this to go ahead and make the most of it and give yourself a little bit of time to breathe. This is my self-care bag. So what's inside of a self-care bag? First of all you need is any bag, any old bag. You can use a special bag if you want. I don't like to spend too much money, so I just reuse these awesome Lululemon bags, but you are welcome to use any kind of bag that you like. And then what goes inside of this bag are all the things that you need to help you with self-care. The idea is that you'll fill this bag with all of those wonderful things and put it someplace like under your bed or next to your favorite chair. So when you have the moment, 5, 10, 15 minutes to do a little something for yourself, you've got everything in one place and you don't have to look too hard. Because if you only have 5, 10, or 15 minutes, you don't want to spend it looking for the things that you want. So let's see what's in my self-care bag. A recipe book. I like recipes, I like to cook. This is Food and Wine from 2008. The pictures in it are beautiful. Looking at this helps me to relax, and that's why it's in there. A little weird, but it works for me. We also have a speaker. Depending on where I'm at, I want to make sure I can listen to my favorite tunes. That is a big part of self-care. Sometimes it's put them on and relax, sometimes it's put them on and dance. Whatever it is, I've got my speaker in here. Then I have, the more traditional things that are related to beauty and wellness. So I've got a little bit of micellar water, right? That stuff that helps you take off your makeup, along with some cotton balls to remove the makeup, a sheet mask in case I'm feeling, spa-like, some very nice Kiehl's hand lotion, as well as some Le Labo rose scented lotion. I love this stuff, just the smell of it. It's like, this is like, okay, just smell it. And anything, that you like, your aromatherapy type stuff, anything you like to smell, put it in the bag. And of course, because even though I make fun of people who take baths and do their nails for self-care, I do it too. And so I've got some polish and a nail file. So there we've got different items for beauty type self-care. And then last but not least, we've got a few kind of more mental areas for self-care. I've got here a note that I wrote to myself once. Sometimes I like to mail myself things, and it's really just about the great and awesome things in my life. I was feeling good one day, and I said, let me go ahead and write this stuff down. So I wrote myself a note and I mailed it to myself. I keep this in the self-care bag because sometimes when you're super frazzled, one of the best things to do is to ground yourself in what is going good in your life. And if you've written it down ahead of time, it's really easy to just go ahead and reflect on it. You don't have to struggle as much to find the good in those times when things are feeling dark. Also on here is a great quote that I like. Keeping quotes in your self-care bag are also nice because, again, it's just the things that kind of get your head right. And lastly, I've got some blank postcards and stamps. These are for my gratitude list. I can either choose to write something to myself, or just take some time and reflect on someone that I care about and send them a little postcard reminding them that I love them. And it's kind of funny, but being grateful for the people in your lives is a form of self-care, and that gratitude helps you to feel better. It makes them feel better. It's really the gift that keeps on giving. And so I've got thank you cards in my self-care bag along with stamps, because you don't want to have to look for a stamp. If you have to look for the stamp, you're never going to mail it. And a pen, right? Because also, who wants to be looking for pens? Last but not least, bonus round, I do have some sweets. Just a few, right? Because if you eat too many, you're going to feel sick, and that is the opposite of self-care. But just a few, when you want to indulge, keep those in there. So these are all the items in my self-care bag. This is how I made my self-care bag. I took each one of these, I thought about what do I like to do. I like recipes, I like to look at recipe books, I like to think about what I might cook. It's weird, but it's me. So that goes in there. Then I've got all the fun beauty things I like to do. Paint my nails, clean my face, even though the cleaning the face part isn't nice, doing the face mask part is, makes you feel a little good. Nice hand lotions and something that smells amazing. That all goes into my self-care bag. Tunes, either for relaxing or for dancing, however I want to feel. Postcards and stamps for sending thank yous. A note to myself, reminding me of all the great things that are going on in my life, as well as an awesome and inspiring quote that I can read and reflect on. Oh, that's my nail file, put that back in there. And some sweets. All those things go together in a bag that I can easily store under my bed or next to the chair where I like to relax. And that is how you make a self-care bag, and that is my self-care bag.